Action!
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mine Exploring fans. Tom and Julie here. There's a big jumping cholla or teddy bear. Look who's up on the hill. Mr. Burro. His relatives probably pulled mine cars around in the mine that we're going to head to today, which is up this way. Beautiful morning. Let's roll on and see what we find. The road's a piece of cake. Scenery is good. Julie's in a good mood. Look at all the teddy bears. There's your mine.
There's the mine right there.
Let's go down here and look first.
Okay.
This is down below the mine. That's the bottom of the waste rock pile ahead of us there. Looks like there was probably an ore bin. And then down here where this little platform is, I'm guessing was a truck loading area that they would have had a chute that came from the ore bin down to there. And then the trucks would have been able to turn around here ahead of the Jeep. So that's that. Let's go up top, see what we find up there. Well, that's looking back down the waste pile where we just were. And it's a decent sized pile. Look at the view, wow. That should tell you pretty close to where we are here. And this looks like a shaft. You got the Jeep backed up to it. Probably use it as an anchor to rope down here. Here's my new marker indicating that we're in the shaft. Pretty cool. My buddy Herschel gave that to me. Stay out, stay alive. Good advice. Not going to take it though.
All right, Tom's ready to go. Let's explain what we've got going on here.
Okay, so I got my setup here. I'm anchored to the Jeep hitch. I've got a chain around the hitch. And then I've also got to back up. The tail of this is backed up to another spot there, so in case my knot or my carabiner break, I'm good to go. I got a rope protector. I've got a gree-gree. And below that, I've got that extended with a small sling, so I have room for a friction knot. Always make sure your friction knot is working. So now you can see my gree-gree is working. If I loosen that up, okay, let's try that again.
That's
well,
why
that's
you
why
check
you
it.
check.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, let's redo this knot since it was slipping last time, which is why you check it. This was an auto block knot. You can do a prusik, you can do clem heist. Anyway, I think I needed one more wrap on my auto block to make this work. So that's that. I also switched out to a little bigger carabiner to make it easier to deal with. Well, let's try it again. Now she's holding. And then when you want to slide it, you just slide it. And my gree-gree is open, so that's working. So we're all good to go. Let's get hooked up. I got to get underneath this beam, and then we're going to go down. I'm going to put the rope on my back, and pay it out as I go on.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I had to crawl underneath this beam, so I'm going to do a little driving around. But now. Definitely a little mucked up here at the top of this shaft. That'll stay there though.
Okay.
going in.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just barely in this shaft, just past this hole where this big plug is. I'm really hoping all that stuff doesn't come loose, but if it does, it could be a problem. There's one little piece of old ladder here, then it ends. And it actually looks like there's a level right there. I see track coming out. The shaft continues down quite a ways as far as I can see because of the dust. So, but let's go down to there and see if that's a level, see what we find. So there's just a little bit of a level there. There's a piece of drill steel here. Get that in there a little more so it doesn't fall on me. And it doesn't really look like this goes terribly far. It looks like I can see the end about 30 feet that way. And this way. This way doesn't do much either. Okay, that's looking back up the shaft. I don't know how far you can see. That's looking down. It looks like there's another level down there, not crazy far, and then the shaft keeps going. I don't have a lot of rope left. I don't know that I can reach that next spot. I only have a 200-foot rope on me today. Here I'm at kind of an interesting stope behind me here, if I can get there. Okay, so that goes over that way. This goes down. I wonder if I can get over there. Okay, I'm further down the shaft and I'm at the end of my rope. I always put a knot in the end of your rope too, but this is looking back up. It looks like there might be a level here of some interest. Let's see if I can get off my rope without losing it. I'll have to put a sling on it. Okay, I finally got situated. I got some of my gear off. It's way hot down here. That looks like it was the bottom of that stope we were just looking at, although it probably is a level too because there's track coming in over there. And this goes down a little further here. And then I don't know if it's caved or what. It looks like there were some ladders down in there, but maybe it was the winds because it looks like there's a skip track board or two sticking up. Anyway, I'm on a level here. There's some interesting stuff already. There's a set of drill steels. An old oil can. That hasn't been moved for a while. Boy, look at that thing. Wow. It's full oil can. I can't see the brand. Yellow, whatever that is. Here's an accumulator tank. Here's some more oil. Maybe I can read these. Golden something. There's a grease bucket. There's a drill feed. There's a drill clamp. There's some more drill steel. And there's a drill column. So a lot of drill parts. And this goes this way. There's a stope going up. Wow, is it hot down here. Julie stayed up top. I don't think anybody's been in this one for ages. And it's probably not a real huge mine, but I feel a little bit of air. So it must go somewhere. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to get there. There's a ladder. actually a skip ladder. I guess we'll have to investigate that, won't we? And this is the end of the line here. I wonder if that other way does anything. Let's go up here and see if this is sturdy enough to hold me. It feels a little creaky. Oh, missing a rung. Oh, that one just fell off, so I guess I won't be climbing that. It's too old. Rung just fell off on me. Whew. Real bear getting down here, that's for sure. There's some backfill. There's a sledgehammer. Wow, look at that. Look how long that thing has been there. Somebody laid it down there and it just disintegrated. It hasn't even been moved. And I'm not going to move it. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, that sledge has been laying there for a while. I have never seen something lay that in one spot so long to just turn to powder like that. That's crazy. The tracks are all rusting apart. The drill column's still in one piece, although I bet if you moved it, it would be losing a lot of material too. Here's several drill steels. They're hollow. Here's another can. They all appear to be the same thing, golden something. Golden State Oil, is that a oil company? Okay, I'm going to hook back up on my rope and make my way up the shaft. Kind of neat though, I guess. I'm glad I saw something down here because it's really hot. Look at it. I'm soaked. Wow. Okay, time to say goodbye. I'm all hooked up here with my system for ascending. And sorry that Julie couldn't be with us on this one, but we'll see her at the top. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have liked this. She's got a certain limit that she doesn't like, and this is kind of it. Not that she wouldn't, but I wouldn't have minded getting a little further down too, but not going to happen today. I'm out of rope. That's looking up. I'm about halfway up, maybe. I'm stepping back down. Well, I'm taking a break on the way up. I'm a little curious about that way, but it's going towards the edge of the waste pile, so there can't be much mountain there to go into. So I'm guessing it doesn't do much. Ooh, I'm taking a break on this little level here. Really hot in here. Piece of vent pipe hanging there.
Well, after a long while, here he comes. I was starting to get a little worried, but there he is. There he is. There's my guy.
Wow.
You might not be able to. Yeah. Is it?
This one's steep shaft too.
Hmm.
I thought it flattened out a little bit, but it does not.
Doesn't flatten out. It's pretty steep the whole way. And hot. Alright, Tom's making progress.
A little tough getting through that hole.
Alright, he's on the home stretch.
Not too soon either. I'm whooped. He's winding up the rope, dragging it up. That's the Jeep door.
I was like, what is that?
Yeah, that was quite the deal down there, I'll tell ya. I thought it leveled out a little bit, but it doesn't. It stays right about that steep, which is pretty steep. I'd say about 70 degrees maybe. Well, we took a little side trip to the can dump. Can and bottle dump, obviously. Look at it right there. There's a full bottle already. It's not terribly old, but little soda bottle. It's a pretty big can dump, actually. I don't exactly know where the actual camp was. There's not a lot of sign of it. Julie likes digging around the can dumps. Here's a crock. Part of it. This one's pretty busted up, isn't it? Somebody's picked out a little rose pattern from an old glass or something, or an old cup, I mean, or plate. This thing, somebody handled every one of these things. Ate a can of beans or drank a beer or whatever else they did. Yeah, it's a pretty big dump, isn't it? It goes way down there. Where do you think the camp was?
I don't know. We're right around here.
It's not added over there, is it?
Here comes some burros.
Where? Oh yeah. Yeah, the burros are on the beeline for us. You gotta kind of watch them this time of year because the... Were they? They were having sex?
Yeah.
How do you know? There's a little one and a mom, it looks like. You gotta kind of watch them or they get a little wild this time of year. It's mating season. I'm retreating. I'm afraid of the burros. Either that or they want food. Is that two young ones? I think they think we have food. I'm afraid of the burros. They can be mean.
We were forewarned they could be mean.
And they can kick too. You want to stand behind him. More coming?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's more coming. These ought to be going into town for tourist food. We're not far from Oatman.
What's a little baby?
No, we don't have any hay pellets for you. There's another beer bottle that's not broken. Oh, here's a log cabin can. A little rusty. A little crunch and a little rusty. They're always fun to see. Somebody started digging into the mountain for some reason. Apparently it didn't pan out. No pun intended. I guess that's where the term came from, right? If it didn't pan out, you had nothing in your gold pan. Let's go finish looking at the can dump. Bleach bottle. Here's your buddies. Little Burro's nursing. Having a little Burro milk. Wonder what that tastes like. What do you think?
Tastes like dirt. Dust.
Creosote bushes.
Yeah, creosote.
That's about all there is to eat out there. I don't know if they eat those though, do they? Look at the cans. As far as you can see out here. Wonder where the actual camp was. What is that?
I don't know.
It's heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. Screws into something.
It's similar to a U-joint on this end, but it's certainly not a U-joint. Weird. Acme, no, Acme patent, November of '76. I don't think it's 1976. Looks like a panhandle. Cool, 1876 panhandle. Kinds of old stuff. Little plate, looks like tin plate. Sometimes near the bushes you find stuff like these things. It's a beer can of some sort. There's one. Hey, a Miller can.
Whoa, nice.
Boy, that thing's sunburned. Miller High Life.
That sounds good.
Does that say the champagne? Cool.
Yeah, nice. Very good specimen. Another can.
Yeah, it might be another Miller can. There's a couple of them here. I think it is actually. They're a little more sunburned. That one was underneath the bush. Trying to read this bottle. It says something on it. can't read it. This thing, you can see it pretty good right here. It says manufactured by something Negar shoe polish, I believe, Los Angeles, California. 3 ounces, 3.5 ounces. I don't know what that is. IN. Oh, I don't know my shoe polish brands. Are you a good Burro? You're not on the highway?
What do we have here? Hi, buddy. Oh, hi.
Just give him a little pat in the ears.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. You're kind of cute.
You're used to getting fed. You better go up and open. Stay off the highway. You stay alive. Well, that's not the mama, is it?
Mm-mm.
Is that Jack? Well, thanks for watching the video. I'm still alive. That wasn't for the faint of heart, though, I gotta say. 200 feet down, and I still wasn't quite at the bottom. Oh, we found some cool stuff, so sorry Julie wasn't with us today. She's on the camera right there, though. She stayed up top.
I stay up top.
So thanks for watching the video, you guys. We'll see you next time.